We are going to be learning the split stitch. Now the split stitch is a braided type look of a stitch. Another stitch that we cover a lot is the chain stitch, and I feel like the split stitch is kind of a simpler version of that. So I'm going to go over that now. So for the split stitch, you're going to come up at the end of the line here, and then go forward a stitch length out to make your first straight stitch there. Now, on your way up, you're actually going to be coming through in the middle of this stitch. So the tricky part is kind of splitting the thread evenly, and that's going to come up through the middle of that, and then you'll go out another stitch length ahead. Then on your way up again, you're going to once again try to split through those threads. Sometimes I use my finger to kind of press them flatter so I can see better. You bring that up through the middle of those and then back down in a straight stitch. And you can see that it starts to make this braided look by creating that split in the middle and separating those strands. And then forward with a straight stitch. You're going to continue doing that, splitting on the way up. And straight on the way down. Again, the trickiest part is just kind of blindly bringing your needle through and not being able to see exactly where you're at because you're coming from underneath. I'm making my stitch lengths a little bit longer here for this video, but I do think it is a little helpful to have a little bit shorter of stitches to see the braid a little bit more clearly. But you can see how these kind of open up and create that little braid. Do a couple more here. Coming up from underneath, splitting that stitch, and down through, forward. We'll do one more. Split the threads, and then back down. Now, when you're at the end of the line, I like to just kind of do one last split through the end there, and then just go back through the end of the line so that you can separate that last stitch. And that is the split stitch.